Yeah, that's going to have to do it. Yeah, g'day viewers, Ken here, aka Stone Toad. Yeah, we're back here on Stone Valley. This is a deer farm. I'm liking this, I was about to say, what's this? Currently not sufficient to broadcast. Really? Why is it not? So what, I have to change positions or what? So, they're saying that it's insufficient thing to broadcast. I don't know, because I haven't got it in the usual position. Thought I'd try it here for a bit. The other day I did it from here and it worked fine. Today, not so fine, so I don't know, go figure. Anyway, I was about to say, I'm starting to like the looks of this 2020 tractor. Yeah, that's top stuff. But the squareness of it, the guards, the roof panels and that on the top, just the way that the roof is actually set out with the squared out, too wide, the squared out panels. Yeah, compared to the older tractors where it was an art to make everything rounded. It took a bit to make everything rounded and smooth back in the day. But they've gone back to a more designed look, really, and it looks good actually. I'm starting to like it. What we're doing is actually just planting this one over by the cows and corn. I did install that new silo with a mixer and stuff on it, and waited for it and a few other things that come out to download. When I saw the little pictures, like the pictures of it, and I just saw the little red things on the side of it, and I went, oh yep, I'll have that, because I thought it was a silo. Oh, I think you can get them on PC. That actual silos to like, so you can put your when you take your corn. What if, man, did I put it on autopilot? No. Stop. Get out of my tractor. Did I push the wrong button again? I did. Get out of my tractor. Yeah. Yeah, she put me off a bit then. Yeah, I downloaded that silos and then I got rid of it straight away because I actually, while things were downloading, I turned on the computer and checked out Mrs. Silly P, the review on it, and then I realised that it was only mixing, like the same as what you do in the red mixer anyway, for TMR, because he was just like putting exact quantities in the silo on that to make TMR, and I went, well, you do that in the mixer so it come out as quick as it went in, or actually quicker than when it went in. I thought it was like a silo, like so you can store it and all your corn silage and that sort of thing, instead of a pit, to feed your cattle out and that way. Yeah, but it's just TMR mixing stuff. I misunderstood it when I saw it. Didn't actually read the whole thing on it. But once I saw him just put exact mounts in that in, I thought, well, a newbie like me and everybody else wouldn't. Well, you got a truckload of stuff you want to put in the silo. You can't be putting exact amounts in there so you can make your TMR. So I pulled it straight away. For it, not for me, a personal choice. Everybody else go for it. It's the best way to have all the TMR on hand. But my way of having it on hand all the time is I went to this beautiful feed company called Edge, and they put their silos in and they supply us with the feed and that, so for our cow farms and stuff like that. There's silos over the back there actually. I think they've actually put it in. It's on order anyway. Well, I keep pushing the wrong button here. There we are. Thank you. Now this tractor, look at that. I'm sorry I'm going up all in the air all the time. Yeah, it's got the tracks. But just the squareness look on it is starting to grow on me. Didn't like the big exhaust and everything at first, but then, you know, carbon dioxide keeping it out of the air and stuff like that. It's actually a really nice all-round tractor. Liking it a lot. I was thinking about putting a taking the weights off the front and then putting a the 3-point linkage on the back. Yeah, because then yeah, it'd be a multi-purpose tractor. Excuse me. My eye's a bit blurry at the moment because I had some radiation and stuff on the other day. Oh, did we just run out of something? Yep, fertilizer. Alright, that job's down for a minute. I don't think I've even got anything to run fertilizer out. What have we got? Well, as you can tell, we're using our old tractors. This is the round baler. I'm doing those 1.8 bales. So yeah, so we can run the big American bales. What was I looking for? A tractor, and there's the old girl. She's supposed to be down the dairy farm actually. Come on, old girl. Let's go. Oh, big crook. Driving backwards, aren't I? Now, something to haul. Have I got anything at all to haul? Fertilizer? What's in there? Have I got that placeable mod? Hang on, wait a minute. Yeah, 4240. See that old school look? You know, like it was hard to get around bonnet and stuff like that. But well, she's got the square guards and stuff like that. But listen to her. 2-wheel drive. This is going to be the one at the cow sheds. She's going to get all mucky and everything. She's going to be what she's supposed to be. Used as a tractor. Now, I was going to go into here quickly. We're still on there. Yep. Keep checking that so I'm not battling away to myself. Pallets. Fertilizer. Yep. Buy. All items, lots of full. That'd be right. I have to actually go through my stuff and get rid of it. Oh, that's full as well. Turn you off. Turn you off. Not really. See, I got all this gear to use on the farm, and I thought I'd put it here at my John Deere dealership. Just to I think I might have to take the flags down. Get rid of the flags. But I put it here so I can use it. A bit of role play stuff. So yeah, what I might do is get out of that. I'm out of it. Yeah, I'll get rid of these flags at the front. That's the problem. You can't have cosmetic stuff and make it look good with your PlayStation. Oh, there you go. Take it down the one at my place for a start. Next one. I've got two big signs on the road just before to the premises, and this one, so I don't need flags really. Flags are just a thing. What happened there? Why won't it let me get rid of it? What's wrong? Alright, go back. It's going to make me do one at a time, isn't it? Try again. There we go. Must be on it properly. I don't know. Yeah, so that tractor's looking really good, isn't it? So I wanted this map originally before Am I missing it? Is it popping up anywhere? Why can't I get this one? Oh, there we go. You have to get the last one in anything. Right, have we got enough money for a slot space for a pallet now? Since slot space is so bad. What did I just say? Oh well. I'm just going to try to find out where I've got a buddy. I don't even know if I've got a trailer. I might have to just run it back to the farm to fill it up. I see edges is installed there, and there's silos already. Well, here we go. That's water. That's set the farm in it. Okay, we get to use the old girl then. There we go. Where are you, old girl? Right, so we're going to take the old girl for a run. The I know, impact for on the paddock. Going to run across the paddock here. So, put the muck down and redo that. So these big bales, I decided to go with them because it's apparently they use a lot of 1800 bales in America. So thought, well, why not? Let's go for that. Don't like to stop start as usual, but that new pack apparently. Got to do that in the tree there. The new pack that come out with all the implements. I thought the only implement in there that I'd be interested in would be the bucket. I think it was for the bucket. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I didn't buy it anyway because I thought, well, there's too much in-game stuff anyway. I don't want to spend more money and buy it and have no reason to have it. I bought the Anderson pack on that and haven't really used it. Might start using it with the round bales and that. Might start like putting them in rows along the edge of the paddock, store them that way. Where's this tanker? Don't tell me I've got rid of the water one and kept the slurry one. I kept the slurry one. Oh my god. Can I use it? Oh, there's that ramp. Best way to there you go, guys. You can do the underservice of your tractor. That wasn't supposed to happen. What's going on here? Connection? Connection? No, miles away. What are you talking about? Bad driver. I'm just going to have to see if I can pick up some that which is right behind me. No, it's down the other farm. So there's the edge silo. They take care of all our silo needs. Used them for years on all our farms, so Edge is a reliable company that we found that supplies all our feed needs and total mixing needs. We've got everything you need to put in your total mixer. If we run short of our own stuff, we haven't got any of our own stuff. Hence the reason why there's no cattle on that at the moment, because we haven't established a farm enough to put them on. And there will only be Brahman run on this cattle on this farm. We have the AI go come in his van. We have a large selection of straws, so he'll be coming in later. You might see the van parked around every now and then. Excuse me. Lungs are falling apart still. Nothing's changed. So is that insufficient for broadcasting before? So I don't know what's actually dropped out in that. I'm a little bit over to one side, aren't I? Still. There you go. Yeah. So this is on my big ass TV. I was going to set the steering wheel on that up in front of it once. Here, liquid fertilizer. Here we go. Can you take it? Can you take liquid fertilizer too? Or is it just going to be slurry? Boris, can you hear me? It's Russian and might not understand me. Can we have liquid? Oh, wrong one. Might help. Thank you for that. Someone's yelling at the screen going, yeah, wrong one, dopey. Oh, sorry, Bulba. That's goofy, not dopey. Come on, Goof. Let's do it. I know, I'm not that far enough. This is gonna work. Work. Nope. Not gonna plan there. Dang. Alright. We're gonna do something drastic here. We'll get rid of the slurry tanker for now. And then I have to thin out the herd later. Oh, there's fertilizer there. I wonder if you can transfer it from there onto there. Should have just brought the thing down here. It would have been quicker, wouldn't it? Now, what are we doing? We're going here. We want some fertilizers, please. Thank you. Alright. Where we go? 1. Probably go 2. I'll go 1 for this paddock. It's nearly finished. So now, that one's... There was ones before I had, but, they're in the other one. Oh well, we've got a free tank of fertilizer. What I'll do is I'll go across to here, I think it was. Did I have the, yep, here they are. They're the ones that you fly around, yeah? Yeah. That's the one I thought I had. Sorry about that. Put it right next to it. Where are you? Over this way. Round edge corner. That way. Yeah, I only need 1. And we'll place it right there. Okay, fine. Put it there. Oh, sorry, I'll go. Yeah, see, I kept one of the 790s. I think it was 790. So I've got a bit of a mixture of both. Let's see. There we go. All right, we buttercup. Yeah, we've got a mixture of old and new, basically. But look at the interior of this tractor. New 2021. See, everything's all squared up in here too. Like it's got a, I don't know what sort of a boxy modern look to it, you know. Is that an esky there? Looks like an esky to me. It's got a little curtain table on top. No. Looking at my kitchen. Cover holder. The farming life for me. 2020. Excuse me, person. Oh, tree. Trees have feelings too. Didn't mean to run into you. Right, lower. Turn it on. I love the gear shifters and pedals and stuff working right there. Isn't that great? Can anybody show me how to get rid of like mods that you put on there and then you decide you don't want them anymore and they keep coming back as updates all the bloody time? I mean, like, I don't know how many times I've deleted and they just keep coming back. And if you got sick of that deleted, I'm very sick of the mods that are coming back. I did mention that one of these mods that won't go away was the best one in 17, when I did a video on that, but it's really annoyed me that I put it into 19, and when this came out I had to make room for it and I wasn't playing that one, so I tried to get rid of it. Then there was an update for it, wouldn't let me delete it, and it's been going on for months, and it's yeah, I want to just like smash the whole freaking machine and throw it away and get rid of it altogether, honestly. I don't know. Since I uploaded this online like on in-game thing, instead of using my disc, I've had nothing but problems with these update things that won't go away, won't leave me alone. It's very, very annoying. I mean, very annoying. Can you like fold? Thank you. Me pushing wrong buttons as usual. Yeah, I just can't get rid of them. Like even that the pallet thing. Oh, there's still a bit of fertilizer over there. Come back and get that. I'm gonna get my forks on. Yeah, you can make this into two different paddocks with this verge through here, through the property. I actually like those like that too. After coming through the property. What happened there? Did we accidentally run up on there before? Because we got corn growing. That's been when I had on worker. Little patches. Patches like that I don't care about. Because we had them on Alan Craig Estate. Granddad's farm is what I called it. On 17. They're up the top paddock here. There used to be a couple of patches that would not go away. That was fun. Just adds to the... Got a bit of that pesky grass that you can't get rid of. I was gonna say, I thought I heard someone behind me, but all I have to do is look up there at the camera, don't I? Yes, if you can't see me and stuff and you're going, oh, I can't see him, consider it a good thing. Oh, can you... I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Right. Thank you. Ah, now push the automatic. Alright, well, while you're doing that, I'll go across here. There's a wagon. I don't need something too big. Where's my... Huh? Well, you are there. I wonder where he was. Oh, didn't want that. Let's go. I was just going to keep this, like, small town. Just keep the older tractors and run those up and down the line. With the double plows and that's one you can get with the... We've got the 4-up plow, I think, now with a triangle pull behind. And then you put the small implement plows on the back. I was going to use the 2-up one of those with a bar, like just a single run, because I was going to have like these smaller tractors doing big acreage. But then I decided to keep all the big stuff, and yeah, keep all the big stuff here so it looks good, and the more modern farm. Make this guy into a dealership, but he's you know, his family made up because it's a trucking company. But they went into a dealership because their grandfather had deer all the time. They opened it up. They thought the farmers in the district needed because of deer farmers originally, and New Holland, a lot of New Holland stuff. And Case come along, and well, there was Case gear in the place, but then they come along and set up a dealership. So these guys being a trucking company, there's not heaps of jobs to do for the trucking company unless season's on, hauling grain and stuff, or implements. But as you can see, there's not much traffic around, so you can just like haul it out. See that cotton is in 2 stages. Well, that's another thing too. They put that cotton thing in. If you haven't seen the other video, they put that. They got a cotton harvester because they used to do cotton back in the 70s, early 80s, and the gins and that all closed around the area. Nobody really did cotton, but they wanted to bring cotton back onto their own farm, so they saw that we had a cotton crop in here when we brought the place. Someone planted it, so and then we planted the other stuff across the other road, because they said if you're going to do cotton, we'll get a cotton harvester that you can hire. I said, yeah, no worries. So we put more cotton in. That's how that came about. Bit of role play, eh? Automatic sheep hoppers. Flip here, bro. So, this is the, oh, I'll show you. There we go. Now let's have a look at the grain going in. This is the 560, 590. Yeah, the modded one. So you can see this, like, so as for viewing pleasure, you might as well say, sunflower seeds going into the hover, or when you're going to hitch a trailer. Yep, there we go, we finished. Or in cab view. In cab view you can still see the pipe, by the way. So we'll pack that up, put this back in its place. In your place. Oh, seriously, I'm a bad driver. Somebody needs to change that screen. It's not beans. It's seed. It's all seed, actually. Simply this. Keep the cockies happy. Plant sunflowers, the cockies get into them. I used to grow sunflowers here and put them on the shed roof just for the cockies in the area. Self-crested cockatoos that fly around. Beautiful things. In America, like, they're worth heaps and heaps of money, self-crested cockatoos. What's going on? Like, doesn't want to do anything. So you can lift it and turn. That's way back there. Way out west, where the sun. Okay, set it off. So my voice is a bit croaky in that this morning because I've been coughing up heaps and heaps this morning. And my eye is still blurry from the radiation the other day. I put on my eyes when I come out of it. We had a bit of a complications because of my lungs closing up on me. That stuff they put in you, and then because of the dye that was in me, I started getting, apparently it affects your eyes and that. No one told me anything about that, so sitting there for a while going, why is there water on my eye, man? Like, that's the sort of like texture I had, couldn't see through it properly. And then I yo, bro, do you have to go over the whole paddock again? What's I saying? Yeah, it was very blurry, so then I finally said something to the doctor and he said, oh, that's the dye. It has an effect on your eye and that, so we've got to put some different fluid into you. I had a couple of jugs of lemon cordial. Yeah, good old lemon cordial. It's the only one I really like when I'm in hospital. So, yeah, and they cleared up the eye apparently, so that's pretty cool. Well, now it's, obviously I'm getting a bit lack of fluid. Maybe that might be an indicator of, yeah, being dehydrated a bit maybe now. And it's affecting my eye a bit. So we'll just run this last little edge Don't have to, but this stuff's all planted in that couple of little blocks. Now I was going to do strip farming for the whole of the corn paddocks, so we can just run probably sunflowers and beans and that, soybeans and stuff. In between all the corn rotation, you know, like have a soybean or sunflower, like I said, so it dries it out, but it's still getting that oil content seed as well for the sunflowers. I mean, for the soy, we got that the bean crop, you know, put nitrogen back in the soil as well. That way that's all blown back into the soil as coverage for those beautiful little wormies and microorganisms when it's harvested. And then yeah, so they got something to munch on and turn into nice composting worm compost. Jeez, I'm into a 32 already. Has it dropped out at all? I don't even know if it's dropped out. We can find out when it comes out, eh? But I'm going to try to do it to 9:30 every day, because on Monday the kids go back to school. It's now Thursday. So if I do a 9:30 broadcast, if anybody starts to watch these and they think, oh yeah, this ugly guy broke my bloody monitor, but I'll watch him anyway. Yeah, so I'll try to jump on there about 9:30 and we'll do an hour session. And then that's it. Adios amigos, and away we go, you know. And I'm going to get Bundy Dave and a couple of the other blokes, got to talk to them about whether they want to come on the 9:30 session and do a multiplayer. And then we'll just be doing multiplayer on either Sandy Bay, yeah, Sandy Bay, or what did I do that for? Down. I'm pushing the wrong button this morning. Yeah, Sandy Bay or Stone Valley. And every now and then, if there's nobody around, I might just throw out a hunting video. Oh, don't go in that corn. I can see some runs up here though. I'll go over. What's going on there? Truck out there. Yeah, so we'll be doing that corn in that next session probably. I'm going to start cutting them down to like just doing the stuff myself on the farm. I wanted to get it established and everything first, and then go from there. But I will do that. I'll start to do the like we'll do the corn, then you'll be able to see that beautiful texture that come across from Mapper's Paradise. Which, if you're watching any of my videos, you will see that I use it a lot. I saw that texture a lot on Walker Farm. The funny thing was that when I was doing Walker Farm, like all the way through, for myself, I didn't really notice that texture until a little while ago. I went, oh, this is really nice texture of corn out. The stubble's still on the ground, and it's not just I've got to try to find out whether just those stalks were sticking up previously, or whether it was new texture that was added, because I think it's just bushes up here, that's what's going on. Alright, turn it off, fold it up. We'll go and see if we can get the rest of this fertilizer first. Yeah, so I wasn't too sure whether it was just the normal stalk texture from the giant stalks, like texture, or whether it was the new texture all the way through. On the original one, I was going to add the my original map. I was going to add the wishing well and a little wagon out the front, and they moved the yellow ute from the yard. They moved that terrible little bush on 17. If you play 17 and you play Walker Farm at any time, The nasty little bush across from the main shed. And it's very annoying. This is a very... What the... Bro? That's a weird looking fertilizer, man. See that grass patch there? Remember I already ploughed past it and then had to put it behind it? So I don't know how that grass patch is there. Must be good fertilizer. It's starting to grow, I think, straight away, but it's not corn. Oh, I've got to go back. There we go. Still not enough? Okay, fine. Right, so we'll take this beastie back to the yard. This is another tractor that's going to be down there at the dealership for us to borrow when we need to. Actually, I might keep this one at the yard. Yeah, looks good, doesn't it? Different contrast from the old to the new showcase John Deere. I run a lot of Deere on all the maps and that, because when they come on board with Giants this year for this for 19, so I said yep, no worries, I'll support the brand fully, which is something I wanted to do. So because I got the class back and that, but the slot count's really high. But I'm going to be running them on one of the British maps. At the moment, I'm waiting for Millennial Farm to come out, so then I can have a look at that. But otherwise, yeah, we've got Stone Valley, Stone Valley. But Stone Valley, we've got Sandy Bay, which is one of Bundy Day's let's plays, basically. Like I said, I might put class on my own map just to show off class a bit, show a bit of class on the map. Are you needed yet? Should be. No, not quite. But these things here, man, these 70, 73, whatever they are. I got the gear changing one. It's like, what a beastie. I love these things. Have a look at it. Oh yeah. Yeah, all the vents and that get clogged up with stuff when you're ploughing and stuff. I have got a pressure washer at the dealership, so I've got to clean up all this machinery when I take it back. But my personal tractors, I don't like washing them. I like to keep all the dirt and grime that on my tractors, give them that lived-in look. Like even inside, I like getting mud in that on the mud normally on the tread plate down there, but there's none this time. See the interior of this tractor? Just plain moulded stuff, you know. Back in the day, wasn't too fancy. It was to get the job done. Stick these things in the shed and they get dust and dirt and all over them. Oh, where'd it go? Still going. Should be getting close. I'll move over there a bit. Yeah, so I'm going to set up the steering wheel on that later, but not here on the table. And I'll put out some more videos with the actual steering wheel. Button box and stuff. So if you're able to see up the top there, I'm going to get rid of that too up there. I don't know why I've even got it up there actually. I try to make everything lesser. Like all the things in the corner of the screen and that have all been reduced to 50%. This is as low as I can get them. Like the speedo and stuff like that down there, and that's so you can see more of the actual gameplay. That's why it's good when the camera's on, it's over there, out the way, basically, because when it's stuck in the middle here somewhere, or a big giant camera there, like so you can see the ugly head and stuff, This one here I might have to make a bit bigger so I can get it in my head, or get it zoom in my head more. So it's right over there, way over there. Big screen. When I sit at the table, I've got crazy little screen, so there we go. Someone's saying, stop blabbering, get over there. They're not on here now, but they'll be saying it later when they watch it, if they watch it. Stone Valley. Shut up, car. There you go. I heard the increase of the harvester, and then I saw the gauge down, like I said, the sunflowers down the bottom there by the speedo. I watched that when I'm just creeping up to it. I could like turn around and look. See, it's there somewhere. Or go across to the harvester. Nah, she's finished. Bye, harvester. Yeah, we got the Fent on the truck this time, like the Fent colour. And I've got a couple of, there's a cotton trailer in yellow, and the green ones for the actual bales and that. Now, if you're going to do the hitch for the actual crew cabs, whether it be the Julie or this one, flatbed, make sure you get the ball. All right, don't put the turntable on it, because the new trailers and that don't go on the turntable; they just go on the ball coupling only, including the have I got one yet? I haven't got one yet here, have I? The bale trailer. No. Well, hang on. We'll be over in... Where are we? Probably back where that crane is. Get there. Jump out. Run out. Which paddock would it... which shed would it be in if it's here? Nope. Nope. Alright. Tricky. Right. And let's see, have a gooseneck. This gooseneck's going to go to the farm after I go get the cattle. I have to go up to the dealership and get the cattle, so I'm not happy, but I'm not going to stand at the gate and just spawn them in there. I'm just going to go up there and pick them up. Bit of role play. So this is sort of like it'll be an ongoing farm. Stone Valley. I was waiting for it to come out. It finally come out, and I jumped on board like I said I was going to. And yeah, so there it is. In a nutshell, this is her. Oh, wait a minute. I'll just go down to the other farm for a sec. So I was going to have all the goosenecks down the road here. Love the interior of this thing. If you've got 17, you'll know that, like in the crew cab there, it's got a beautiful interior in that as well. Lovely, plush interior. The old Effie's just got the normal gear. I love my Effies. Oh, I saw the other day there's another Effie coming out. F1000 they're calling it. It's not F100, it's a 1000. Just want to run in this shed for a sec and have a quick whiz. See this one here, if we're going to be doing multiplayer, on the multiplayer map I should say, because I ended up grabbing the actual farm again. So at that fence. Yeah, because we actually done we're going to be doing multiplayer and that, I've said to my son if he comes on and gives us a hand on there, he can have this house as a blow-in, blow-out house type of thing. We can do a lindable air here, all the way around. Right, I'll run it down the other way now. Look at that corn growing. So you normally have it strip corn. So there's a space every 4 rows, which I might still do. I might run a as soon as we harvest it, I might run some grass strips in the middle of it somewhere, or plant it back out in something else. What's that? Oh, that's corn. Trailer, not here. Alright, because I was going to start storing my goosenecks down here. Well, we'll be quick that time. Didn't get a turn happening. Got a thing about a neck trailer. Did I do a Linda Blair that time? Or did I look the right way? Private road, basically. There's only one house down the end there. That's the thing on multiplayer. We've got to work out who's get a couple of other guys on, so they can actually get the farms themselves. Play it through. I've seen there's a new bale added thing. I don't know if it's on. I was watching DJ do it the other day, so I'm not sure if it's actually for PC only, but might be for. But basically, I already said to the guys that that's what we're going to do. Dave's going to do the same thing. They're going to grow their crops, and they're going to grow bales for me for the actual cow farm. And vice versa with whoever takes on the pig farm, we're going to do all the grain and that for them. So we don't have to use any silos and stuff like Surrey Edge, but yeah, take over their role. Well, basically they supply us with all the locals farms here and abroad, and fill their silos, so we've got it at hand all the time. Wrong way. I'm going to go park this near the house. Stop flying around there. Hey Stuart, one thing I love about this place, well, not so much love about it because it doesn't give you much contact with your dog, is that the bowl itself keeps refilling, which is good. But like I said, it doesn't give you much contact with Stuart. Hey Stu, you going inside again? He's got a secret trap door behind his kennel. It's like Maxwell Smart, you know. Goes into the phone booth and ends up downstairs somewhere. He gets inside and he goes in next to the heater, in front of the heater, and just sits there. He was in that one the other night I was doing, or I don't know if I recorded that bit, but baler. So we've got square and round here. I think I might get rid of square, but I wanted it for cosmetic, like, so we've got the brand there, you know what I mean? Represent. This trailer I'm loving, and oh yeah, the chopper's up there. Chopper's up the actual dealership. That's the thing, I took everything from here and took it up the dealership, which made it very empty here. That's what I'm thinking about, keeping the other tractor. So look, you got the corn harvester here, and truck's still here, of course. Just change the colour. That's the chrome. Then with the dealership here, as you can see, We got all the track stuff here, and the spray unit as well. See, they got all that. See the molded plastic look, where the 2020's got the actual different segment look where they're molding. It looks heaps better. But I can't get off that one. I need to go to another tractor. So yeah, here's this spray unit. I put that on the actual Great Plains seed the other day. Is that muck under there? Yeah. Great Plains seed the other day, and yeah, so it was putting down stuff that it normally wouldn't put down because it needed fertilizer to do so. Further testing though, and then I'll tell you. 9620 RX. Cotton trailer. I did a yellow deck so I know that it's cotton. And left this one green. I think I might just use one trailer and then lift the cotton up into it. Yeah, this is the original 790 in case we need, like, for cotton, for doing the harvest on most of the corn there here. I like, see, they got their harvest over here, like the sunflower and stuff like that, so do their paddocks as well. Yeah, this big beastie. Oh no, I've got two the same, that's right. I should get rid of one. I'll leave it here at the dealership. Because, yeah. The Wilson trailer is the original one. Just took it into the workshop and changed the colour. Newbies, do not have this, like, do not disconnect from this trailer. If you unfold it, then you have it raised up. Either lower it right to the ground or fold it back up. Do not just disconnect it when it's, like, raised up, because the whole weight will just pull it up and you won't be able to connect up the dual bar again. You have to delete it and find it, get another one, go through all that rigmarole. So either lay it down like this, fully extended on the ground, and then disconnect, or fold it completely up. Do not do the up in the air as you're driving around sort of thing. I normally have the, as you saw down on my farm, the yellow case. So I didn't even wash this the other day when I brought it back. Oops, my bad. Because I brought it back on the pickup. Sorry, the gooseneck trailer. Which is none of the belts work on that for implements. So I got the implement mod installed. So if I am hauling something, I put a weight on something or next to it or something, so I can strap it down. Like in that case, put a weight next to it on one side, one on the other side. Have it in the middle. Pressure washer to wash all the implements down. There's a nice wet spot here already, so I thought, why not just put it here. So that's the farm. Just click back over. It's only 54 at the moment. It's not a full hour. Nobody's joined up yet. That's if it's even broadcasting at all. It says on air. So I don't know. What does it say? Nearly full. So we'll have a squeeze around again, and then we'll come back and as the epi. Oh yeah. And they're bringing out the 70s look, or early 80s with the big square grill bits. They call them the F1000, which I like, but I hope they bring it to all platforms, because I saw it the other day in beautiful Ford colours, the original oranges and stuff, on PC. See this? Oh, that's the other one. Yeah, look at the interior here. Just beautiful. Bench seat, fold it forward, put your shit behind it. The padded armrest. Oh yeah. I remember these girls. Yep. Love me Eppies. Love the Fords. Like cotton harvester, man. I just can't wait to show you that one. Oops, angle parking. Yeah, we need you. Sorry about being sideways. Should be pretty close if it ain't already done. It's done. Sweet for you, boy. A bit wider. The trailer's a little bit wider. Missed it. Those. You saw me just sort of like look up a little bit then when I saw the auger going over the top. Well, I looked up anyway. Camera didn't. Who's that? So yeah, there we go. And there she goes. Yeah, I wanted a smaller header, like, because with the making of the map, it had all the good stuff on it. I just wanted to put some older stuff on it so it looked like it was a working farm still. Which is great that Black Sheep Modding brought out all the small tractors and stuff, like the 40s and that. Love them. The only problem is they've got all these other good stuff, and the 55s coming out as well. Oh, mate. Yeah, we've got all the good stuff coming out. So I live in Australia, and you know we have a lot of tractor brand names in Australia, lots of them. But yeah, we don't and truck names. Got heaps of different trucks and that in Australia. Anything from a Hino all the way up to a bloody Mack road trains and stuff. I mean, multiple road. Did you see that? There's a release coming out of the Australian. What was it? Australian Outback or Road Train or something like that. It's I think it's coming out the console. It's a trucking game for us. It's an Australian Outback one where you can run up road trains. Those road trains are a bit overkill, with something like 8 trailers or something on that thing that I saw. And it's like, really, come on, man. Like, we don't have them really that big. You know, have 4, maybe 5 trailers, because cars have got to pass you and that safely. You know, other trucks have got to get past you and that sort of thing. Still, you know, so there is limits to it. If you want it, yeah, it is a game. You can have as many as you want. Hell, I think the record was like 26 trailers or something. I'm not quite sure on that, but it was very, very long. Very, very long. Yeah, that's it. Looking at all those truck drivers going, what did you just say? 26 trailers, mate? Bullshit. It was in, oh, what magazine was it? World Record Champ. Anyway, check it out. There's the 1 hour mark. So that will be me for now. I was just gas bagging. I'm going to keep doing the rest of the baling and that. Next time you come back, I'll have a heap of it done on the farm. Did you hear that? Did you actually hear that? There's audio right here somewhere on the farm of cows, and then I think it's over the other side or in the middle of one of the paddock. I think it's over in that other corner over there actually. There's one of a goat. Or yeah, it sounds more like a goat than a sheep. See, Shy Wizard, I went to his channel and I checked out his videos and that after Nancy mentioned it. So I went there and checked out his video, his channel, and it's got like pipes, bloody mozzie. It's got pipes, and he was doing a thing of how to put his pipes and that on Lone Oak, no, Oakville Farm, and I got really interested in that because I'm not a map builder or anything like that. I don't have the capabilities of doing so, but I just place things around the place to make my own maps. But yeah, watching that, and it was very interesting how they build maps and stuff, and all the technical jargon, like cause it's just sheets and sheets of just numbers and stuff, and I don't understand any of that rubbish. My brother-in-law knows all that sort of. He'll look at it and go, "Oh, this text is wrong," and that sort of. How the hell can you read that stuff, man? But yeah, and he had the goats and that on there. And that's why on Walker Farm, if you watch those videos, you'll see that I'm saying that when he was putting the cow pens and the sheep pens and the pigs and that sort of thing in here, I said, instead of sheep, there it is again, instead of sheep on this farm, he should put goats in him and the ducks instead of chickens, and he'd be the first to do so in 19. About a week later, that map come out with, a couple of weeks later I think it was, come out with that, with the goats and ducks. That was the one from 15, that map of 15. And I showcased that on one of my maps if you want to go and have a look at it. But it would have been the first in 19 to do that transition between PC to PlayStation. Same as the other big map with all the crops and that, the RDC. When that first came across, a lot of complications with it. People didn't like it, turned it off of the map and that because but it was a transition from PC to PlayStation, bringing that stuff over, poly counts and stuff like that, and making it work. And nobody gave it a proper go, but you know, brought out new crops and that. But anyway, that's me. That's my rant. That's my rave. I'll do the I was going to say see you at thing, but I'll do a quick flyover. Right, there's the cow farm, which has got nothing on it at the moment because it's got the edge stuff, and there's the feeder, and that's up here. The tractor's going to come up later. We just planted this out in corn. We're just harvesting this sunflower. Then we'll get on probably the cotton to use the cotton roller next time. We'll do the rest of these bales offline, so we can then manure this and then plant it. Across the road, this is the corn we put in. We got rid of all the potatoes. We will be putting some sheep and that on here as well, because I just need to get the crops up so we can get some feed. Up the road here, we have this paddock. I know for sure that we have to do. This is all sunflower, and I think it's this paddock here. That's sunflower as well. That's for the dealership. Oh, is it that one? And I think it's this one over here, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's that one as well. So we have to do those paddocks and then manure them and plant them out and that for the dealership here. The new John Deere dealership. It's Jono's trucking. But Jono and his family decided to go into John Deere gear because, yeah, so they put up the signs and stuff like that to make the dealership. As you can see, big sign here. Zoom in. Well, whoop, let that zoom. Yeah, big sign here and a couple down the road, so advertising where they're at. Right down the road a piece. Where is it? Just here. We only just got rid of the signs off this session, as you know, so oh, there you go. You can see some track gear and that there, which they've got on hand for me to hire whenever I wish to hire it. Okay, so that's it. We've cut the alfalfa was cut a couple of days back, so it should be dry enough to do now without losing the leaves off it. And we don't want it too dry because when you go to bale it and that, all the leaf comes off it and then it loses its value, nutritional value on that. So we don't want it too dry, but we don't want it wet as well. So we'll be coming along and baling all this, tethering, just to put it in rows, and then yeah, I mean row cropping, and then that's it from me, Stone Toad. Get over, check out all the rest of my channels, like and subscribe, especially share with others, tell them about it, tell them, get them over here. We'll be doing this 9:30 every day if we can, live stream of farming, hunting, and some GTA once we get some of the boys involved. So yeah, that's me. Thank you very much for watching, and those that watch it later on, thank you very much for checking it out, and try to catch the next one. So come on, enjoy the chat with everybody. If someone joins you, of course. Share it with your friends, so then that way they all come on with you, and they can sit there gas bagging away, and I can answer some questions if I can look across there and check it out, and have a good time. All right, so Uru, I'm going to do my farm a little bit different to everybody else's with strip farming and stuff, just to put a different element out there, instead of just the plain ordinary 4-acre stuff. So thanks a lot, Uru. Have a good one. If you can't be good at it. Bye.